for underestimating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I repeat, I pity northern politicians for underestimating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now look at El-Rufai. El-Rufai will be in custody for a very long time. I said this before, and some people were doubting me. I said El-Rufai, he will be in custody for a very long time, if not after the elections. Now the DSS has filed a charge against him, another charge. The one
ọmọ Yorùbá gbogbo àmọ́ kò tó jíire tẹ́ ń wò mí tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi níbikíbi tá a bá wà. Mo fẹ́ kí ẹ bá mi pín ètò yìí kó lọ dáadáa. Ẹ wá gbọ́ ìgbésẹ̀ tí bàbá Tinubu fẹ́ gbélé àwọn tó ti bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́. Àwọn tó ti bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́ tí wọ́n ti náwó Nàìjíríà báṣubàṣu. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ súnmọ́ bí kẹ́ ẹ wá gbọ́ àrà tí bàbá Tinubu tó bẹ́ fi wọ́n dá. Tẹ́ ẹ bá gbàgbé, mo lérò pé gbogbo ara rí nǹkan tí ojú El-Rufai ń rí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Èso òun nìkan o, ìdájọ́ tún ń bọ̀ lórí àwọn tó kù náà. Wọ́n wá fẹ́ kájọ farabalẹ̀ kájọ gbọ́ ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé lé lórí àwọn tó kù náà. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ẹ ṣé gan ni, ẹ mọ̀ bá wa ká lọ gbogbo lé.
of tapping the phone of the NSA. That one they arranged in court. And look at, let me read this out. Okay? Now, the court ruled that he remains in ICPC, that El-Rufai would remain in ICPC custody pending trial, citing the serious nature of the allegations. Serious nature of the allegations. This one is not money laundering, no, or embezzlement, no, or misappropriation. This one is the one of the NSA. I told you that what we don't verify is that if he comes out of one, they will charge him for another. They will use that one to delay him until they shut him down. You are dealing with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I hope Northerners, they are looking at what is happening, and you think you can stop Tinubu from becoming president 2007. Man, what is on ground already? What is on ground? Tinubu has captured the whole political space, captured everybody. Tinubu has put everybody in his pocket. Jonathan is in his pocket. Baba Obasanjo is in Tinubu's pocket. Most of the cabals, they are in Tinubu's pocket. I tell you, how this man is doing these things, we don't know. If you disagree with the empire of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he is going to deal with you. Now, El-Rufai is saying that I'm not feeling fine. If you look at El-Rufai in the court today, El-Rufai don't old though. You don't go right here. All the right here when they come out, you don't leave. I could not recognize him. Now, what is the court saying? That El-Rufai will remain in ICPC custody pending trial, citing the serious nature of the allegations, concerns over possible interference with investigation. This one are excuse they will use put El-Rufai for cage. These are the excuses. Concerns over possible interference with investigations and lack of sufficient medical evidence to justify bail on health grounds. Now they are saying that bail this guy on health grounds. The guy is not feeling fine. Let him go and see his doctor. But the court said no, there is no evidence as to. Now, trial in the corruption case has been fixed for the 1st of June to June 4th, 2026 on a day-to-day basis. So after that one, we are going to the next one. That is how they will put El-Rufai in a cage till APC is through with the ADC. You see, the ADC don't know what is coming for them. I'm telling you, the ADC, what the APC has planned. You see, I would have loved an opposition that is proactive, that is willing to sacrifice a lot to carry Nigerians along, to protest and hold this government ransom. But this opposition cannot fit into that place because Tinubu is not the kind of person who use democratic lobbying and all this. Let's follow the rule of law. You don't. Someone like Tinubu, you don't use the rule of law to. I told you that 3 things remove Tinubu. Number 1, bloody revolution. See, bloody revolution. You don't use let's protest. Then the police will tell you, say, when I protest here, we'll give you protection. Just be protesting. go protest 1 week, 2 week, now you go try and run away. So you go work and they don't get. So the politicians, and especially Tinubu and his core structure of criminality, they know how to use the systems in place to deal with you. So what can shape Tinubu is revolution. And this revolution, we don't see them as people that are ready for such revolutions. They are people that want to just move Tinubu, let me stay there and it is my turn. They are not passionate about changing Nigeria. These politicians, current politicians, we see in the opposition. That is why I'm saying it is very difficult for these guys to survive under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, El-Rufai has pleaded not guilty to all charges, while his supporters continue to describe the cases as politically motivated. Now, according to Tinubu and Co., this your claim that it is politically motivated remain unproven in courts. El-Rufai now remains in custody and is now facing multiple legal battles across different courts. Listen to that. Multiple legal battles across different courts, with proceedings set to intensify. We just started. See, we have not started. So from June, they'll start the real job. So from June now, they can push July, August, September, October, November. Before you know, El-Rufai will spend Christmas inside detention, depending on the situation, depending on how the APC has been able to contain the ADC. The APC wants to first bury ADC before they can release El-Rufai. That is the plan. You see, after Tinubu regime, these northern politicians, these Fulani, when they claim say there will be anything, they will fear Tinubu. When they mention Tinubu, they will get heart attack. Just by mentioning the name of Tinubu, they will just get heart attack. Okay. Now the next one we are going to talk about is how the president has caged almost every politician in Nigeria. How the president has caged. Somebody says that Tinubu is a smart politician. This person saying that Tinubu is a smart politician is an obedient. He has seen what Tinubu is doing and say, wow, this guy, when it comes to that crookedness, that shrewdness, I will not use the word smart, crookedness, he knows how to play that kind of politics. Now, he has deceived federal legislators to come over to his party. Tinubu did a lot of politics, and all the legislatures, APC, Tinubu crippled all the opposition parties. He made the opposition parties unattractive. Because if you get problem for your party, if election reach, who will sign your form when your party get problem? You cannot contest under a party that has problem, that has Ashoko or K-leg. It's not possible. That's why you see ADC is having problem, PDP is having problem, Labour Party is having problem, court case. So the APC planted these things so that these lawmakers will leave Labour Party, leave the PDP and come to APC. So Tinubu lured federal legislators to come over to his party. Now Tinubu has done something. He don't hook them. They are stranded. Now most people enter the APC believing that they will have automatic tickets. The reason why people will leave their party is because having a second term ambition, if your party is too weak for you to achieve your second term ambition or your political ambition, you go to a party that can guarantee you. So Tinubu saw the idea that APC, if you come to APC, automatic ticket, you win the elections. Now the impression Tinubu gave, they all came. After they all came, they now helped Tinubu to legislate a law. You know, say as it is. after primary, they legislate them. You cannot go to another party again. Like people be like, after the primary, the window of the primary that INEC has given, they're going to look at that. INEC has given a window for the primaries. Everybody should conclude by this time. If not conclude, nobody can jump to another party. So he lured federal legislators to come over to his party. Now he leaves them stranded. He rightly chooses the governors who have what it takes for the ground operations of winning election. So now, what is being said is that Tinubu is saying governors are the ones that control the structure. So the party structure, APC, APC is the party to beat. APC, if you belong to APC and you are representing APC, your victory is like 60% sure. You are 60% sure of victory. If you, for instance, now I joined the APC in Abia, not Abia. I joined the APC in Imo State, and they choose me as a candidate, and I come out like I'm their candidate, House of Rep. 60% have won the elections. The remaining 40% for me to go around and do one or two things and do abracadabra. 60% because APC is a sure party because of the structure of criminality they have, how the reputation they have for tampering with the electoral process. Okay, so the governors, instead of every governor that will choose the person where he wants, where he become House of Rep, and it is the governors that have what it takes for the ground operations of winning elections in Nigeria illegitimately. Look at what he said. Governors who have, they are the ones that have what it takes for the ground operations of winning elections in Nigeria illegitimately. We will learn politics by force. Meanwhile, these legislators that he deceived, that all were jumping from Labour Party, will now jump enter APC. Everybody almost finished for APC. Meanwhile, the legislators have delivered on a bad electoral law that will help Tinubu put them in bondage. So they are stuck. They cannot say that they are moving to another party. Which party? Tinubu don't Pafuka PDP. They are stuck now. Which party would they move to? They will not return for second term. The government are the ones that will choose whoever they want. Because even the legislators, they don't, their impact in rigging elections is not like that of the government in the states. So many of these federal lawmakers, legislators, they are frustrated. I don't know about Wike and Fubara, because if they are saying governors will be in charge of the structure, that means Fubara will be in charge of structure in the River State. I don't know the agreement. I don't know whether there will still be crisis, but this is the policy. And most legislators are going to meet Fubara, and Fubara will be the ones that will say, politically, I want this one, I want this one, I want that one. This is political smartness, even if it's selfish. I told you that Tinubu is building a political empire. Somebody say it is selfish. He is building his political empire, whereby everybody will answer him, sir. He will be the kingmaker. So look at this. There's an electoral law. I don't know whether people understand me. I don't know that if your name, you have registered in a party and you have submitted that name to INEC. If you have submitted the name to INEC, my brother, you are going nowhere, you are stuck there. So if the legislators don't get the ticket to return, and the governors choose anyone they like, I know the legislators will be angry, but they have no option. What would they do except maybe ADC stabilize, they move back to ADC and try to find their way. But you see, the confidence that Tinubu has given governors in Nigeria, people, the next election, people just come out and rig election anyhow. They know that there is a backing, there is a body language up there. If I rig election, should be now president 9 day in charge of EFCC, DSS. If I rig election, it depends. The president will decide whether EFCC or DSS will come arrest me for rigging election. Because let them be the law. Let's look at INEC timetable for those that don't understand. So INEC officially kicked off activities for the 2027 general elections. 38-day window starting from the 23rd of April today for political parties to conduct their primary. So INEC started today, opened the window, 38 days for political parties to conduct their primary. So parties have now 38 days from today, April 23rd to May 30, 2026 to hold primaries for presidential, governorship, National Assembly and State House of Assembly positions, including resolving any disputes. Now listen, from now to April 2023, today that is Thursday, from now till May 30, you have 38 days to hold your primaries for presidential, for governorship, for National Assembly, State Houses of Assembly positions, and resolving any disputes that you have. Now, the parties must submit their membership registers to INEC at least 21 days before their 21 days before their primaries, with the overall submission deadline being on the 10th of May. So by May 10th, that's why I said, if the Supreme Court does not give their verdict on ADC, Nafiu Bala Gumbi and Senator David Mark, if the Supreme Court does not give their verdict before May 10th, which is the submission deadline of party registers to INEC, if the Supreme Court does not give their judgment before May 10th, ADC will not be able to participate in the elections, hold primaries. But it is your register that will qualify you. It's your register. Hey, wahala. When you look at Nigeria today, the Igbo Hausa Yoruba, I'll tell you that the political mentality of the Igbo Hausa Yoruba Fulani. The Yoruba believes an average Yoruba man, there are exceptions. An average Yoruba man believes that the Fulani are the ones sabotaging Tinubu's government. An average Yoruba man, there are exceptions. I know that English is well enough explained. That Fulani is trying to bastardize Tinubu's government. That they will not be there and the Fulani will do this and that, blah, blah, blah. That's the average Yoruba man. He knows that Tinubu is not doing well, but hence, they believe Tinubu is better than a Fulani, and because their brother is there, he can do it. If he cannot do it, nobody can do it. They believe he's the most qualified person. Now, Igbo man, although we prefer a Tinubu to a Fulani, they believe that Nigeria is not their place. They need Nigeria to divide or restructure or regional system. They know that like they don't benefit really politically anything. They will be so an Igbo man believes that Tinubu is worse. Tinubu cannot fix Nigeria, and average Igbo man, Tinubu has failed, he should be removed. But removed and replaced with P2B, average Igbo man. There are some exceptions. The average Igbo man would not want an article. The average Igbo man would want a P2B become to have the presidential ticket of the ADC, the average Igbo man. That is just the reality. The Hausa man believes that at this point in time, they are confused, but they will not want to vote the Fulani. They know that the Fulani is, they are praying for Tinubu to crush the Fulani, an average Fulani man, Hausa man, to crush the Fulani so that they can have their political independence. Political independence to express their political ambitions. Yes, that's just the reality. Why the Fulani believes that Tinubu is all after them, Tinubu is their stumbling block. Tinubu must go down 2007 and they need to do everything they can. That's why they are not sleeping day and night. They are doing everything they can to make sure that they bring down President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's very unfortunate that at this point in time, these things are happening. Well, I've advised Northern Nigeria not, this is my advice to you, leave Tinubu alone. Leave Southerners to drag for their presidency so that you will not be hot in the midst. Don't see, the Fulani, don't show this your color because there's nothing you can do us. They come back to the ADC in the north. Leave the ADC and they come back so that there will be a kind of control of political structure. Try as much as you can to make sure that Amubuto does not return, does not conduct the election. Try as much as you can. But if you can't do such, go and find a way of organizing yourself for 2035. You know, 2035, after 2031, 4 years is 2035. Because nothing will smell Fulani hand for the next, let me not just say as if Lami will run everything. But you see the middle belt, North Central, they will be more prominent politically under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. The prominence, they will push Fulani for back, that they will stay for back. The here and at the end they will stay. They don't recognize them again. That's just the reality. In fact, as it stands, let's see what happens to L5. L5 is an example. If the North knows that they can muzzle Tinubu, let somebody else stand up and do what Alpha is doing.
Yes.
May God help Nigerians.